I was watching TV.
John Alpert had received 6 Emmy Awards for his reporting.
I was watching one of these briefings, and there was an officer standing up there, and he was showing the group of reporters a videotape of some bomb or missile coming right in on its target, laser-guided, pinpoint accuracy. And one of the reporters in the audience, I guess, had enough courage to get up and ask, well, gee, officer, we've seen only 100% accuracy. But do you have any knowledge at all of any missile or any bomb that might have missed its target, just one? And the guy said, no, I don't have any information about that at all. No, don't think so. So I said, gee, this is, I've been to about 10 wars. That's ludicrous. They're not telling the truth. And it's the job of the reporters to find out what the truth is.
John Alpert and Marianne DeLeo were the first American reporters to provide uncensored footage of the effects of the bombing of Iraq during the Persian Gulf War.
Right away on the road, you began to see evidence of destruction from the war, the vehicles that had been hit. Every city that we went to had no electricity, had no telephones, had no running water. We saw evidence of very, very accurate pinpoint bombing. And then we saw evidences of what appeared to be extreme inaccuracy. For example, in Basra, we saw residential neighborhoods that were just wiped out.
Your family was hurt? Your father was hurt?
Yes.
Tell me, what happened to your father?
His leg broken, and his hand, and all face, no face. No.
The Iraqis wanted very much to bottle us up and to spoon feed us. It wasn't easy, but we beat them. And we were able to get around their attempts to control us, and we were able to see and record what maybe they didn't want us to see, but we felt was the truth. So we won that contest in Iraq, but unfortunately when we got back to the United States, we lost because we couldn't get it on the air.
What caused this injury?
Anyone who saw the tape realized its value and knew that it would make a good contribution to their news broadcast from a selfish standpoint, but also it was information that nobody else had. Everybody did want it broadcast except Michael Gardner.
Michael Gardner was president of NBC News at the time.
He was a man with a cause and a mission, and I didn't believe that cause and that mission fit the overall belief of NBC News. He staged an event when he was doing something for NBC News, and he engaged in practices that I didn't believe were principled or appropriate for any journalist.
The event Gardner was referring to was in 1989, when Alpert arrived late to a flag raising and shot a reenactment. Asked why he'd waited 2 years to spike one of Alpert's stories and to fire him on the spot, Gardner answered,
I simply don't trust him, and I have to trust the people whose material I put on the air. I don't have to like them, but I have to trust them. And I didn't trust him.
As for the accuracy of Alpert's story after the ceasefire, independent observers confirmed that the war had devastated Iraq's civilian population. An international medical team went into Iraq and estimated that 175,000 children would die as a result of the war, far more than any estimate of the number of Iraqi soldiers killed in battle. The press provided scant coverage of the war's impact on Iraq's civilians. The victory celebrations, however, were not ignored.
A national victory celebration in the nation's capital. The manpower and machinery of Operation Desert Storm.
Almost 5 million in New York cheer the triumph of Operation Desert Storm.
The Patriot missile got the loudest applause of the day.
A day for the heroes of Desert Storm to strut their stuff.
Lower Broadway, the financial district, a canyon created by money, was again a canyon of heroes.
Again, congratulations on a job wonderfully done.